Thanks for that, Donnie. Donnie, I realize we haven't heard from Deputy City Manager Karen Levitt yet, so I'm going to get her up on screen. And obviously, a big part of Karen's portfolio and the work she's doing right now is FIFA and preparing for next summer. So, Karen, just if you can speak at a high level around FIFA, how is all of this going to affect the delivery of FIFA? How are we paying for FIFA? Does this change anything for FIFA? I know we've had a few questions, both pre-submitted and from the floor, about the intersections here.
Yeah, thanks, Maria. Good morning, everybody. So, as probably all of you know, Vancouver is the official host city for 7 matches of the FIFA World Cup next summer. And what that means technically is that we've signed a contract with FIFA to do a whole bunch of things to prepare for and deliver that event, including the matches at BC Place, including a fan fest at the PNE, and various other things. We're doing that in partnership with a number of other agencies, namely YVR, doing the airport stuff. PAVCO is running the stadium. PNE is hosting the fan fest and so on. So we have no wiggle room in terms of delivering what we need to deliver. It's a contractual obligation. We're hard at work, and many of you, I'm sure, have been working with our host committee, with Jesse Adcock, Tanya Gilhold, and the team to prepare for that. So these changes, restructuring, changes in budget funding will not impact the way we deliver FIFA. We are working on a piece we're calling organizational readiness to make sure that all of the staff areas have sufficient staff through June and July next year to deliver what we need to deliver in 2 ways. One is for the FIFA event, and the second is for just running the city while the FIFA event is going on over about a 6-week period. And part of those tools will be vacation management. That was going to happen regardless of what happened with the 2026 budget. And you'll be hearing more about that in the coming weeks. And just, I guess, the last thing I'd say about FIFA is that the FIFA, preparing for and delivering FIFA is not city funded for the most part. The city's contribution to FIFA is capped at $5 million, which is a tiny fraction of the, let's just say in round numbers, 600 million that this event is going to cost. And the great majority of that funding is coming through a hotel tax called the MRDT, through FIFA related revenues like commercial sponsorships, rental revenues for venues, federal government funding, some provincial funding, and so on. So FIFA will go ahead as planned.
Thanks, Karen. Karen, I was going to let you go, but real-time operations here. I just had a question come in from the floor from Mary Ellen. She's asking about the $5 million city contribution to FIFA. Does that include in-kind, staff time, VPD costs, and that? How does that work? What is in that $5 million bucket? That's part of the much broader piece that the MRDT and the province is funding.
Thanks for that question, Mary Ellen. It's a little bit of a complicated story. The answer is that $5 million is $5 million cash. I think it's $1 million a year, and then $2 million in the last year we're paying into this pool that is the FIFA budget. And what we're allowed to count, this is a really important point I should have mentioned, so thanks for bringing it up, Mary Ellen. What we're allowed to count as FIFA costs is costs that are incremental to our day-to-day business. So we always clean streets, but we're going to be cleaning a lot more streets a lot more times a day during FIFA. So we can count that incremental effort as a FIFA cost. And we've been very scrupulous. We're working with the province to very carefully control costs on FIFA. But that $5 million itself is cash. And yeah, I hope that answers your question. Thanks.